see my screen? Yes? Alrighty. Okay. And I'm gonna just make it. And multi-kit the Karan.
Yes, okay.
No, I want to see everybody. Okay, right there.
Screenshot. Slideshow top.
Yeah. This one?
Go back to Bay.
Okay.
And minimize this.
Huh?
Minimize.
Okay.
Yeah.
And પછી
You can see.
and then next બદલાવી હોય ત્યારે મારે કરવી હોય ત્યારે. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry again. Thanks for waiting. All right, we're gonna start again because I'm just learning how to share the screen and stuff. So thank you so much for waiting. Okay, we're gonna start now. Welcome. My name is Ankita, and I'm gonna be your teacher for today. And we'll start with the prayers. Again, I'm sorry I had to stop in between because couldn't do it the complete. All right. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, so we are learning Bhagavad Gita, right? So today we are going to learn verse number 5.18 from chapter 5, verse number 18. So as usual, we're gonna read it together, and then this time we're gonna just go kind of word by word briefly, and then we'll repeat that verse for a few times. We'll understand the meaning, and then we'll understand, we'll take the story after that. Okay. All right, so we'll start with the verse. You can repeat after me. Vidya. You can unmute yourselves for a few minutes.
Vidya,
Vinaye,
Vinaya,
Sampanne,
Sampanne,
Brahmane,
Brahmane,
Gavi,
Gavi,
Hastini,
Hastani,
Suni Chaiva,
Sunicheva,
Swa,
Swa,
Pakecha,
Akecha,
Pandita,
Pandita,
Sama,
Tama,
Darshina.
Darshana.
Okay, so this verse is Sanskrit. We'll try to go word by word, and then we'll try to repeat the verse, okay? So the meaning of Vidya is, you can see it on the screen, right? Vidya means education or knowledge, basically, right? So, and then Vinaya means you become a gentle, right? Vinaya means gentle. And Sampanne means a full, like. And then here in the whole thing, Brahmane is an important word. Brahmana means a person who is knowledgeable, basically. Okay. And then Gavi is cow. Do you understand? Like if you know Hindi, in Hindi it's a guy, Gavi, right? And Hastini is Hathi, elephant, Hastini. Shuni is the dog. Cha eva means like and, kind of. And Swapake means the dog eater. And Pandita, who is wise. And Samadarshina means to see equally. Okay, so the meaning of the verse here is, The humble sages, by virtue of knowledge, see with equal vision a learned and gentle Brahmana, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and the dog eater. Okay, so the meaning of the verse is when you get knowledge, when you have enough knowledge, spiritual knowledge, I would say, not like mundane knowledge, spiritual knowledge, you would see each and every living entity as equal, in the sense here it says that you would see a person like it could be a brahmana, it could be a dog or a cow or an elephant or a dog eater, a person who's like really degraded, they eat anything and everything, whatever comes in their hand. So that kind of people are like dog eaters, which are very low level. So when a person acquires knowledge, a spiritual knowledge, they would see everybody equally. That's the meaning of the verse. Okay? Did you understand that? Everything clear? Yes? Okay. All right. So we're gonna repeat the verse 2 lines at a time. Okay? Vidya vinaye sampanne brahmane gavihastini
Vidya
Vinaya sampanne
Brahmane Kavihastini.
We're gonna do 2 more times. Vidya vinaye sampanne brahmane gavihastini.
Vidya
Vidya
vinaye
vinaye sampanne
Brahmane
Kavihastini.
One more time. Vidya vinaye sampanne brahmane gavihastini.
Vidya
Vidyajana Sampanne
Brahmane
Kavihastini.
Sunichaiva swapake cha pandita samadarshina. Sunichaiva swapake cha. Very good. Sunichaiva swapake cha pandita samadarshina. Sunichaiva swapake cha pandita samadarshina.
Pandita Samadarshina.
Hey, very good. Okay, so the meaning is clear, right? Would anybody like to just tell me in the simple language? Yes, tell me. What is Dhwani?
Vidya Vedaye Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Sunichaiva Swapake Cha Pandita Samadarshina.
Very good. Okay. Yes, Dhruv. Please go ahead.
Vidya Vinaye Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Sunichaiva Swapake Cha Pandita Samadarshina. And Vidya means with education, Vinaya means gentleness, Sampanne means fully equipped, and Brahmane means Brahmana, Gavi means cow, Hastini is elephant, then Suni is
Okay.
dog, and then
Very-
Swapake is dog eater, and then
Okay, very good.
Pandita
Yes,
is
you can read it in the, yeah. So the meaning of the verse is like when you acquire knowledge, the spiritual knowledge, you would see
Amma,
all living entities in a
come
equal,
here.
like you would see Brahmana, a cow or a dog eater in a same vision. That's the meaning of it. Okay. All right. So now we are going to, I'm going to tell you a story. Everybody likes story, right? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Atisha, how old are you?
9.
Okay, all right. So you're all almost all everybody's 9. Ansh, is it Ansh? I cannot see you.
Yes.
Ansh, I cannot see you, Ansh. All right. Yeah, there we go. Ansh is here. All right. So we're gonna tell you a story. So as I was mentioning you that in the picture represents, right? A person who is learned would see Krishna, or they will see everybody equally, in the sense they see that every living entity, all the bodies have soul, right? So you see that elephant has a Narayana picture, and a cow has it, even a Brahmana has it, and the person who's holding that elephant is, you see everybody. So that means the meaning is all living entities, we all have soul, and within us we have God. Like we are part and parcel of God, of Krishna, our Supreme Lord, right? So that's the representation of that. So now I'm gonna tell you a story of a Brahmana in South India. That was a Brahmana, like very learned Brahmana. Everybody must know the uh uh you like that. His name was Shankara. Brahmana's name was Shankaracharya. So once he was going in the morning, he bathed himself. You know how Brahmanas are, they're very clean and they have routine. They do their rituals, things in the morning. So they bathe themselves, right? First thing is they have to, take a shower, they have to take bath. So this Brahmana, Shankara, he went in the morning to take bath, and then when he was returning with his crew, he saw a person, or a chandala, or a dog eater, who was very low caste. They say like they're not very clean, or they had like that person, you can see in the picture, he had dogs around him, and not in a clean state. So when Shankara was coming, he saw that this person was very close by, and he gently but firmly said, "Please move away." And I mean, ideally, yes, you should move away, but then Shankara was not realizing that at that point that everybody has, like what we learned in the verse, and he just said, "Move away." And Chandala was like, he was in return, he asked, "Whom are you talking to? Are you talking to my body, which is same as yours, or you're talking about my soul, which is same as everything?" Right? So he was saying that I'm the same as you are, and you're asking me to move. So what's the difference between me and you, or this dog? So at that point, that Shankara, he actually realizes that, yes, that is the truth. That's the fact, that all the living entities are same. They all have soul within them, and that soul is a part of Lord himself, right? So the bodies are different. It could be any animal body or a human body, but soul is same. The living force is the same, right? So living force is when you can move, you can think, all that. Without that living force, it's not gonna move, right? The body is not gonna move. So it's the same in every living entity. All right. Now, there is another story I have. This one was a short one. I'm going to tell you another story. Okay, so this story is about, it's from our scriptures. Have you heard of Bhagavatam? Yes, Bhagavatam? Yes.
Yes.
So this story is from Bhagavatam, and it is about King Rantideva. Okay, so King Rantideva was a very charitable and very gentle king. So when he was a king, he wanted to get renounced, like after, like in the later stage of life, they want to renounce everything. So he did everything, he gave everything in charity. See, so he wanted to just go and focus internally. So wanted to go in secluded place where not many people are around, like in the jungle. I wanted to go and meditate and just wanted to, focus within, kind of for spirituality, right? So he goes into the jungle, he gives everything in charity. So basically, he doesn't have much, anyways, because he's renounced. He has given everything, right? So then he's he was fasting once. Once he was fasting. So he fasted for about 40 days. It was 40 days fasting. And so when he did fasting, so those fastings were not like us. We eat so many things when we're fasting also, right? We eat fruits and milk and whatever. But this fasting was like no food, no drink for a long time. So it's like pretty austere, very strong one. And then when there was a time to break the fast. So they have to do it in certain days, a certain time. When you do your fast breaking, you get more like more results of it. And he wanted to do not just for himself, he wanted to do it for all the living entities around him, right? So he actually, like when it was a time for break the fast, they, like, wife made a simple meal, just milk and some rice, simple things. And he was almost ready to sit and take prasadam. I was ready to eat. But now what happens? As he's ready to break his fast, somebody comes. Who's that? So when he was ready to eat, there was a Brahmana who comes in. And the Brahmana comes in, and when you have somebody at your door, what do? You don't just say, hi, hello, bye-bye. No, you have to ask them, right? What do you want? What are your needs? And then you have that, let them have a seat and, give water, whatever required things. So this Brahmana came, and then Brahmana, he said, like he said, I'm hungry, I want some food. And then Rantideva was so generous, right? He was so generous. He was very charitable. So what he does is he gives his half of the food. See how generous it is? Like if you're eating a mango and somebody comes and asks, oh, can I have half of your mango? Like, right? But see how generous he was? He was like, okay, take half of it. He takes right there. And then he starts, okay, let me sit and eat. Then he starts eating again. But then as soon as he starts, there's somebody else who walks in. And this time was a poor man who wanted to have something. So then Rantideva was, okay, I'll give you more. So then this guy, he gives more of his food, like another half of his food. And so there's almost nothing. Like he's been starving like he's been fasting for so long, right? He's been fasting for so long, and somebody came and he gave food another time. Then everybody's saying, oh, like the wife says, what are you gonna eat now? You don't have much left. But then in a little while, again, there is somebody else who comes. Who's that? Can you see in the picture? Yes. Who, Nitya?
A dog?
That's right. Then comes the dog. Dog says, oh, hello. What does he want? Of course, he wants something eat, right?
I
And
don't have
then
enough.
Ranti Deva was so nice, and he gave that food, like whatever he was eating, he had just a little bit left. That also he gave it to a dog. Now, look at that, dog is happy. So basically, whoever came, they were all happy. All right, and then he just have now water to drink. He had a meal and then he has water. So at the end, there was a person who was almost dying, was like, oh, I can't live without water. I haven't drank enough water since, like, I haven't drank water since so long. Please give me some water. And then Rantideva, well, guess what he does? Kavita, what does he do? What did he do?
He gives the water to him.
Yes, you're right. You got it right. So he gave water also. So basically, he gave away everything, even though he was fasting for so long, right? See, he did not even think about himself, but he was thinking about all the living entities, right? So then they actually, when he did that, after that, all the devatas became so happy on him. Why? Because those poor people who came, they were there to take exam or to take test of Ranti Deva. So he was Brahma, Vishnu, he was Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, and then Lord Shiva, right? And a Ganesha. So they were in the form of that, Brahmana, then the poor person, and then dog, and the person who came at the end to drink water, right? So they were basically taking exam and taking test for Ranti Deva, that how elevated he is. Even though he did not eat for so long. Let's say if we don't eat for a long time, and if somebody says, "No, I want your food," we would think twice. Oh no, come on, I'm hungry. I need to eat. But Ranti, we are not at that level. I wouldn't say like we should do that too. I mean, right now, Ranti Deva was very elevated soul. But the point here is Ranti Deva saw he saw in dog, or he saw like he saw Krishna or God in dog, or in a poor person, or in that person who come and so he saw everybody equally. That is the meaning of it, that even though he was hungry, he also felt the same thing for others, that they're feeling more pain than me. That's what he figured it out. He thought, and that's how he shared all the food too. So this is another picture. You can see it on the slide. He's King Rantideva, and he distributed food to all of them, like just thinking that all living entities are same, right? So that's the end of our story. All right, so there's two stories. I know it was pretty short, right? So tell me, what did you guys learn? What's the takeaway? Yes, Nitya, you want to share?
Share with others.
Very good. Share with others. Yes. Uh, who's that? Dhruv?
Consider everybody equally.
Very nice. That's right. So we should not see them externally. Let's say, in the sense, somebody is, we all are made differently. Somebody's so beautiful, somebody's not beautiful. Somebody's short, somebody's tall, somebody's dark, somebody's, like fair skin. So we're always looking for, like, somebody's beautiful, we're like, ooh, and somebody's not good looking. No, we should not do like that. We should always see them how they're all Krishna's as children. We're all Krishna's children, right? So somebody, God made us differently, but we are all same from within. That is important, right? So if in the school, when you see somebody discriminating, no, we should not do that. We should see everybody equally. That is important, right? Okay, anybody else? Nandika and Nandini, you want to share something? No? What did you learn? It was simple, right? Yeah, tell me. Just something real quick.
Be kind.
What?
Be kind.
Be kind. Very nice. Yes, you're right. Yes, you can be kind. Yes, Dwani?
We should always think of others as well as us.
Very nice. Yes, we should always think of others. You should consider others, not just me, me, me. Think of others too. Yep. All right. Nimai, you want to share something? Ansh? Okay. All right. I think that's it. That was a very short class. All right. And we'll just repeat the verse one more time and then we will end the class. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna take you back to the verse. All right. We'll repeat it one more time. Yes. Everybody can unmute and we can sing together 3 times. All right. Everybody can unmute.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Vidya Vinaye Sampanne Brahmane Vihastini Sunichaiva Samapate cha Pandita Samadarshina Vidya Vinaye Sampanne Brahmane Kavihastini Sunichaiva Samapate cha Pandita Samadarshina Vidya Vinaye Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Sunichayatva Svapate cha Pandita Samadarshina. Very good. Okay, so that's the end of our short class, and we'll do the closing prayers. Okay. Vachakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhaiva cha Gītānaṁ pāvanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Okay, all right, kids, you have a good rest of the day and have a good week. We'll see you next week. Bye, Bo. Hi, Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
The extent.